Hello guys, my name is Crew and today I'm going to be showing you guys 10 different Minecraft Redstone creations, innovations, and just cool little devices in Minecraft. Now this is my favorite video to make every 6 months, and because over the past 6+ months I've been working on different little creations and innovations. Now I've done separate full videos on each of these little machines, how they work. Some of them I even did tutorials and a far deeper explanation. But what I did here is I took all those different inventions that I made over the past 6 months and I put them all in one world. Now I'm going to be flying through this world, showing you how each of these work and how to operate them, and kind of shortly summarizing how the redstone works behind it. But I did do full videos on each of these, so if you ever see one where you might want a tutorial or a full video on it, there are links in the description, and there's also going to be annotations on the screen throughout the video. Now I did compact these all inside this one world here, so if you want to download this world, there's also a world download in the description where you guys can go ahead, download this world, fly around, and see how each of these different little inventions work in your own Minecraft screen. So anyway, let me get started with showing you each of these 10 different Minecraft redstone creations. Alright guys, so starting off strong here, this is probably the most useful redstone invention in here. This guy is amazing. It's called the Survival Farm Box, and that's because it's a 12 by 12 by 12 very small box with a total of 9 different automatic farms inside of it. This thing is a beast. So on the front here we have a cow farm, we got a little rabbit farm, and a chicken farm. Up top we have a wheat and seeds farm that's gonna go right here, and then along the side we have a netherworts farm. Over here sugarcane, up here we have melons and pumpkins. Over here another sugarcane and cactus down here. So 9 different farms get you plenty of different resources that you need to survive in Minecraft, and this thing is just amazing. It's not the most effective, it's not 100% lossless, it doesn't get you the resources super fast, but it does get you enough to survive off of, and it's in this very compact 12 by 12 by 12 cube. Okay guys, so moving along, this guy is really cool because the redstone behind it is just amazing. So what it is it's a horse swapper, and this is actually the second version of it. In the first 10 Minecraft Inventions video I covered the first version, but this is the second version, and it can store a lot of different horses. I think it's 9 different horses, which is quite a lot, and you can also easily expand it because it's tileable and you can make any design you want. I just decided to make a little box here, but if we pull this switch, that'll get it started, and what it does is it basically just swaps the horses around in a circle. So it's a very nice system. It's pretty cool. You guys can see the horses are just moving from one position to the next, and then they stop for a little bit, and then they move from one to the next. Now that's pretty cool, but the purpose behind it is for you to store your horses and be able to take them out whenever you want. So say this is my donkey and I want to take him out. Well, you just pull this lever, and when the donkey comes around, he's gonna hop out. And then I pull the lever again, hop on my donkey, get him out of the way, and we're good to go. So it's a very cool system. Now I have my donkey, I can ride it around, and if I want to put my donkey back in the machine, I just have to wait for the minecart to come back around. Now that the minecart's coming along, just ride it inside here, and your donkey's gonna hop in it. Then you just have to push shift to get out of the minecart, or just hop off your donkey, and he should be stuck in the minecart. So very simple like that. And if we want to turn it off again, you just have to flip that switch and it's gonna go ahead and stop. So that is the Minecraft Horse Swapper 2.0. Let's move on. Okay, this is the armor dresser. Now this has over 4,000 different combinations of outfits, and it's probably not too useful, but it is a very cool idea. So all you have to do behind it is you go ahead and select which hat you want. So let's go with a nice green hat, and then maybe we'll rock that pink shirt, why not? We'll put on some blue jeans and maybe some nice yellow shoes. Then once you have them all selected, you go ahead, push your button, then you're gonna wanna hop in here, make sure you're standing in the middle of the piston, just like that, and you're gonna wanna give it a little bit. It takes a little time to go through the hoppers and droppers. Oh, and booyah, there we go. It goes ahead and dispenses the items out onto our body automatically. So it's kind of a cool idea. Oop, just took a screenshot, but it's kind of a cool idea behind it. The redstone behind it is pretty bulky, but it's pretty cool how it works. It's just using droppers and water streams to push the items at us, and then we have this little dispenser thing to dispense them on our body. So pretty cool little machine here. All right, moving on here. This guy is a hidden door in Minecraft. Now, the idea behind this is really simple, and I think this is also a really useful device to have for your base. So you guys can see here, we just have an empty room, nothing sneaky happening here, but if we walk up to this corner, voila, a secret door opens, and if we back away, it closes. Now, this door doesn't open anywhere else. It only happens when we walk right up to this corner, and it'll stay open. Oh, let me try that again. All right, it stays open, lets us walk through, and then when we want to come back through, you just got to push the button, and you're good to go. So this is a really cool device. It's completely undetectable. You know, nobody's just going to be walking into your corners unless they're a weirdo who does that. But let me show you what's happening here, because it's really simple. So all that's happening is when I stand up next to this corner, I'm actually pushing a minecart here. So you guys can see that when I stand up to the corner, I push a minecart. Now all I have to do is I take that minecart signal and I have it trigger a detector rail, and I just have that hooked up to a very simple door here. So pretty simple redstone hidden door there, and all it involves is just you walking up next to a minecart. Alright guys, so this one is a very creative little redstone invention. This is a drive-thru in Minecraft. So this guy is really cool. It's fully optional with a full payment system, and let me show you guys how it works. So if we hop in our little car here and just pull up to the station. There we go, nice car here. This is the menu. So for the top 2 items, it's going to be 3 gold. For the middle 2, it's going to be 1 gold. And then for the bottom 2, it's 2 gold. So if we grab ourselves some gold here, there we go. So let's go ahead and order. I'm thinking about I'm gonna go ahead and get a steak, and between each order, you gotta wait for that light to turn off. There we go. So I think I'm gonna get a steak, maybe a nice little soda there, and then a cookie for dessert. I think that sounds good. So what is that? That's a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 6 gold. So if we push this button, we'll go ahead and move up to the next station, and we got to put our payment in this chest. So let's go ahead, grab 6 gold. Well, if we grab 5, that's going to be 1 less, so it shouldn't do anything. All right, and we'll put in 1 more, and there we go. We get our 3 items, and then wait a little bit, and we'll get dispensed and go on to our next destination. So this is a very cool invention. I really like how this guy turned out, and the Crewcraft guys really did a great job with helping me make this look like a real restaurant. Drew, shout out to you, man. This thing looks absolutely sweet, and yeah, full video on this thing as well as everything that I've showed so far in the description and also on screen. Alright guys, so this is the villager storage system. Now this guy is pretty cool. It stores up to 16 different villagers, and you can go ahead and call them on demand with the press of a button. Now it is really cool, however the redstone behind it is pretty bulky. You'd be better off just storing them in a fence unless you guys are crazy redstoners. But it is a pretty cool machine for what it does, and let me show you guys how it works. So the first thing you guys have to do is select what villager you want. Now I have them sorted out here by what type of villager they are. So if we go ahead and select a clerk, all you got to do is push the button, and what's going to happen is all the rails are going to turn, the clerk's going to come out, and he's going to stop right here. Now we can go ahead, trade with him, you know, do whatever we want with him, and then once we're ready to send him back, we gotta wait for that light to turn off. Now it's off, so we can push the button, and he'll be sent back to his little cell, which now we can go ahead and call a new villager. So let's go ahead and get a weaponsmith. Sure, why not? So we'll push the button, and the light turns on, and the villager is going to come up. That's just so cool. It's crazy. So now we got ourselves a weaponsmith, and the button turned off, so we can go ahead and send him back. There we go. So basically how this is working is the tracks just switch, which allow the villagers to go this way, and then they switch back after a little timer goes off, and then we can send them back. And there's some redstone comparator wizardry going on over here. Alright guys, so for the next one, I made an advent calendar in Minecraft. Now this was sort of my Christmas special, and I made a little Christmas invention. So this guy, what it does, an advent calendar, is it counts down 25 days all the way until the 25th, or Christmas, and each day it gives you a little treat or a little present. which I thought was a cool idea. So I went ahead and built one in Minecraft. Now you can see the signs on here. They each say the different days. So we got day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And if we wait a day in Minecraft, what's going to happen is when it's morning, a chest will actually pop up. And let me show you guys that now. So I'll actually simulate a day by setting it to night and then setting it back to day. And then you'll see a little minecart chest pops up. And we can go ahead and grab our treat. So this guy is some nice milk. So we'll go ahead and set it to night again. And then set it to day. And another little chest pops up. I just love that animation. And this time we got some cookies. So we'll go ahead and set it to night again. And set it to day. Ooh, there we go. What do we get? Ooh, a present this time. Okay, so this guy is definitely the craziest invention here. I built this thing a long time ago, probably close to 8 months ago, and I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know about this, but this is titled A Very Unique Mob Farm. Now, I saw a video from Daedalus. It showed this crazy mob farm where the idea behind it is it uses minecarts to go up in this dark room, and what the minecarts do is they go ahead, they bump into a mob, and they suck the mob into the minecart like that, and then it comes back down. So that's such a cool way to, you know, grab a mob out of a dark room instead of using water and all that boring stuff. So what I did is I took his design and then I added this crazy redstone on the front. Now this version of the redstone is actually kind of broken. It works right now and it's working, but if we let it run here for an hour or two, it will actually, the minecarts tend to get stuck in here, and the blocks tend to get stuck on top of each other. But I think it is just hilarious. We're like, what are we doing here? We're grabbing mobs out of a tube, we're pulling them out in a little cart, we're sticking them on a block, and then we're launching them in the air to go and fall to their death. Okay, so moving on here, this is the second to last invention. This guy also built quite a long time ago, and this is a gold/emerald farm in Minecraft. This guy is super awesome. It was built, or the idea came from Etho and Doc M, and what I did is I did a full tutorial on it and basically showed people how to build it and stuff. So that'll be on the screen. But anyway, how it works is I'm using this nice flat area to spawn zombie pigmen and gas. Now, when the zombie pigmen and gas spawn, the iron golems can actually hit them, but the zombie pigmen don't know how to hit them back. So what we got here is just a bunch of different zombie pigmen spawning, the iron golems hitting them, and then beneath it we just have a little minecart hopper going by to picking up the drops and stuff. Now at the beginning here, this is so the minecart hoppers don't pick up the zombie pigman's sword and run out of inventory space. So we have the minecart hopper, it picks up 1 golden ingot, 1 zombie flesh, 1 gas tier, 1 magma cream, and 1 gold nugget. That way it has all of its spots filled up, won't pick up any swords, and instead it'll pick up all those items, and the items get delivered to the chest. Now what's really cool about this invention is you can actually get a clerk villager up here. I had one right in here, but I think he ended up despawning when I copied the world over. But I had a clerk up here, and you can actually get a clerk to trade zombie flesh for emeralds. So not only do you get gold from this thing, but you also get chest full of zombie flesh, which you can easily just trade into emeralds. So it's a very cool little gold farm and emerald farm. Okay, so this last guy doesn't show off too much of an impressive redstone side of things, rather does it show a cool concept for a cool little base, and I enjoyed making this thing, so I think I'm gonna make more little base concept designs. Anyway, this room is pretty green, isn't it? Isn't it to you guys? You know, we got green walls here, green windows, a green beacon, we got a green armor stand here, and even green emerald blocks in the walls. But let's say we're not feeling green today. Say we want some blue in our life. Well, if we push this button and give it a little bit, that's more like it. Everything's blue now. We got nice diamond blocks in the walls, blue windows, blue walls, blue armor stands, and even a blue beacon. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool idea for a design, and it changes pretty quickly too, from blue to green, and that way it's kind of like a changeable base, you know. One day if you're feeling sort of sad and blue, then you can switch it to that, or if you're feeling adventurous and green, then you can switch it to green. But I just thought this made any base, you know, it's kind of like 2 bases in one. If you're you're not liking your one base, you can just switch it around. You don't have to use colors either. You can just completely change the design of your wall and color of the room. So yeah, that was 10 different Minecraft inventions in Minecraft. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely an amazing journey the past 8 months in making these different redstone inventions. Your guys' support has just been unbelievable, and it's really made it awesome just reading the different comments, and hopefully these videos are helping you guys out, and maybe making some cool little redstone things out there. So hopefully we can get another 6 months of different redstone inventions. Like I said before, there's links to all the videos down in the description if you want to check them out separately. There's also a world download to this world if you want to run around it and mess with these all these inventions in one little world. Also, if you guys have any ideas for any redstone builds or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments, and who knows, I might just work on it or find a way to build it, or yeah, anything like that. So anyway, my name's Crew. Hope you guys enjoyed. One last thing, I do want to mention that there is a first 10 different redstone inventions in Minecraft, and that is also on the screen and in the description. So if you guys want to check out my first 10 different inventions, it's a lot like this video, just different little cool creations and machines and farms and games and all this fun stuff. So anyway, my name's Crew. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.